no Rasputin.
How's that? Rasmussen, mate.
Rasmussen. Righto.
Virgin today. Chris is coming out. He's done a great job so far. You've got to take your hat off to him. These guys, they were crapping 4x2s there earlier coming out here, but I tell you, he's done a great job here. Looks calm as so. Let's go, Chris. Oh, he's still up and straight away.
Yeah, geez. I cannot believe that this bloke is a rookie. It just, geez, I tell you what, Mother Duck and her two babies up the top part of the island, keep an eye on them. They just got sprayed by Chris. So I dare say they're going to be interesting. If those ducks, he's rounding them up. They're a bit confused, those ducks. Dewey, Hugh and Louie up the top there. But Chris, this is his 5th ever run in a sprint boat, and he's looking like he's been doing it forever. Mucked up that hairpin a little bit, but you know what? I'm not going to take that away from him.
Oh, mate, it's an absolute... Here comes the ducks. Let's go past them. Duck and Dan and Jumping Jan, or whatever it is, they're all going over there. Round to the finish. Chris bringing it home strong. Still going to be... I'll tell you what, it's going to be probably one of his better runs of the day, to be honest, with a 51.253. So 51.253. That is his best so far. So well done.
And that is going to put him into the top 9, I would suggest. So to make the finals in your first ever outing is not an easy thing to do. So have a look at the live stream. The big screen isn't picking up the pictures, but at the live stream at home, we've got the additional cameraman working beautifully down there on the pit wall. And of course, if you want to get onto your phone, go to Ctas Live or the NZJSA website and follow the links, because we do have the replays available to you mobile devices such as a tablet and phones and all of this sort of technologically wizardry sort of discombobulated magic stuff.
The Flounder Pounder, Jacob Simmons and Ollie Birder, all the way from the Bay, Hawke's Bay. These young fellas, 16, absolutely ripping up the tracks, having a great season, rookies. And as you can see, already got the hammer down hard, peeled out a ripper of a time before lunch. But this little Flounder Pounder with a tiny little LS engine, I don't think I've had this thing lift yet. Only going to be a hairpin, Katie.
And he kept his foot in it around there as well. They've made some setup changes on this boat, I'm sure of it, during the lunch break, and just attacking these calls in such a super aggressive style. Earlier runs today, they were a little bit tentative, but wow, they've really got the race pace on. And I'm not too sure whether it's the height of the roll bar or the shortness of the drivers, but there's a big difference between the helmet height and the roll bar, and a good time there with a 47.563. Whoa, boys.
Oh, that was a ripper.
And the crowd loving it as well.
We can hear a few cheers here. Good on you guys for getting behind these guys. They've been peeling out just lap after lap, getting better and better and better. So Flounder Pounder, obviously sons of Pip Thompson, who's absolutely giving Dave Simo and toweling. He's a tad short back there at the tent. I caught a shot of Dave at the lunch break, and he did look like he was hiding in the old tent there. He didn't want to come out.
I'm not surprised.
So we'll see what unfolds in the old family battle, but certainly the kids are doing well out there too.
So the Beaver reliever with Carl Beaver at the helm, Jay Amon doing the navigational duties. And just a reminder, Jay broke her arm in the first ever Jetsprint event she attended. I didn't get a chance to speak to her. I dare say her arm's out of the cast by now.
Another LS engine, this one, KV. So this is the same motor as the Flounder Pounder's running. Obviously, gets around the course good. The Flounder Pounder, Jacob and Ollie setting 47. And these boys, I'll tell you what, Carl is driving really, really well. And Jay doesn't even need to, not much hand movement. Oh, I can't see a bit up the front here, but this is the money corner here. But Ollie nailed it. Oh, he's missed it. He's completely missed it.
Yeah, he got a bit, that's a very disappointing situation there. He doesn't realise it at all.
Yeah.
Missed a big chunk of the track, so that will be a DNF. Not unless he works, no, that's a DNF there for Carl Beaver, unless he can rework out where he's gone wrong from here, but I doubt that he's too deep into the lap for him to figure it out from there.
Jay's actually doing a round of applause in the boat. They've got no idea that they've actually gone the wrong way there, so disappointing.
Geez, he would have been, you'll be going back there going, geez, it went well around that hairpin. I don't remember doing it.
What did you think of that? You know, big high five. What did you think of that?
Did you see that?
Wow, that felt quick. We just went the wrong way.
Yeah, that's right, which is all important, following the numbers on the track map. Now we go to White Noise, Hayden Wilson from Wanganui, his sister Amanda Wilson from the same town. Engine Rebuilders, JB Concrete, Creative Aluminium, Woody's Engineering.
47 to beat, 47.563, Jacob Simmons and Ollie Birder. They've laid one down. Ken Hayden and Amanda. Oh, a little bit, the old stinger shuffle going around there, mate. Had the shake, rattle and roll, but here he comes.
Yeah, I thought in the last qualifying round this boat looked a lot more settled than it is this round, so clearly they've made some adjustments which may not be that positive.
Here he comes, hairpinning it. A little bit locked, a bit wide out the back, but he's still got it up. He's kept the speed in it.
Yeah, long in the tooth around that hairpin there. I tell you what, he was nearly looking like a woolly mammoth. The big long tusks he got out there that wide.
Round coming through, zigzag his way back to the finish. A little bit down on power. He's not going to be anywhere near Jacob Singham's. Oh, look at that. 50, so a 52.16, a 50.216. So obviously, Jacob Simmons absolutely smoked it. A good 2.5 seconds in P1 at this stage. So really, really good run so far. Hayden Wilson into P2, but a good 2.5 second stretch there.
Yeah, it looks as though Craig Shaw in the outer limits machine from Upper Hutt there, we haven't seen them out, so they had a few engine issues earlier in the day, which is a very disappointing situation. So a bit of a drive from Upper Hutt to cruise up here. And
this is our hard man, mate. This is our hard man, local Taranaki, Bevan Schuler, the concrete man. These boys, they've been round and laid a lot of crete. And it's a brand new boat here today. It's Ross Travers.
Sam Fergus doing the navigational duties, the boys from Altherm right here in the Naki. So Bevan Schuler, the builder, and Schuler Concreting. Sam Fergus is the bank officer. Geez, I tell you what, they've probably got some good deals going on there and some bit of mafia action potentially. Nothing like a builder working with a banker.
Concrete gummies, you don't want to leave them outside the gate. Here we go. Going around, bottom end of the hairpin. This is the money corner. Looking really good. Bevan looking tidy this run. I like it. Oh, wow. Good job of that.
Yeah, isn't it? When you realise how close they are to coming to the point of Stinger Island there, you realise how much room that you've got coming out of that hairpin. And some of these guys and girls really opening that up and continuing with that momentum, keeping the boat on top of the water, all important.
Oh, righto. Bevan, he'll be stoked. P2 with a 4.8814. So he's improving and improving. This boat, remember, he had a steering brake on him this morning. He had a switch bug around in P2. So the third run out, he actually got on the board, and now he's sitting in P2. So well done, Bev. These guys only got married a week ago, actually. So Bevan and Sam Schuler, newlyweds, trying to break in the new boat.
Yeah, well, a good way to...
Couldn't help myself.
Well... yeah, well, they've done it with the best time that they've done all day, so that's a good way to break it in. All right, Ray Thompson, TNT.
Private joke up here, but we're getting through it. TNT, Grandad, he's coming through. I'll tell you what, Ray Thompson.
Yeah, Whangamata, these guys, their blood type, their blood type's been discontinued. These guys, they've at least got their rotation right all the way through today. So this is the time of the day that we're going to see Ray Thompson and his good mate Dave Toms really start putting the wood on the front runners at the top end of the field.
He's certainly got his wood up, and you can hear it. That TNT's growling. Grandad has had a bit of a snooze for lunch or a little kip, a 10-minute kip, and recharged his batteries, but there's no doubt about it. He's come out here with a bit between his teeth. Hairpin time.
As he go around here, set it up, slowed it down. We've seen that Paddy Hayden did that in the last qualifying round, and a really good result out of doing exactly that. Ray Thompson probably had a look at that and thought, well, I'll tell you what, geez, he laid the bow of the boat and over there. He thinks it's a giant slalom at the Winter Olympics.
I tell you, he touched them both up and got away with it, put the nose over the front. That was a great time, though, 49.444. So, obviously, great Grandad, Ray Thompson, has just knocked himself and slotted himself into, where's he finished up there?
P3 there at the moment.
Yeah.
So that was really interesting, though, Leighton. As he's coming around that Altherm Island at the top and around the Fowler Island left-hand turnaround there, He's like one of those slalom skiers in the giant slalom at the Winter Olympics, just tagging the poles on the way through. And
it was quite graceful to watch, actually. Yeah.
Well,
so, yeah, we'll sell that one. Righto. Naki, born and bred. Greg Reardon, Dawn Herb, and Adrenaline coming out. Great LS engine, beautifully prepared. There's one of 3 LS motors we've got running in the Group B at the moment. He's really been pedaling hard all day. He's got 47 to try and beat, 47.5.
Yeah, the boat was very aggressive off the start, but because you got the bit of a running into getting onto the timing loop, he won't be worried about that at all. Dawn Herb, of course, doing the navigation, or the boat just skipping over that crosswash a little bit there. That unsettled Greg more than it did the boat. So that's that point where we've said earlier, if you get off the gas during that little point, that's when you unsettle the boat even more. So Greg just needs to stay into it. Nice into this left-hander and into the sweeper. Kept a nice transition, a nice radius arc around there. Bogged it down a little bit at the top of the mouth fresh hairpin, but on he goes.
Cost him half a second, I think, there, KV, but it's still a tidy run. Probably his best run of the day. The Adrenalinator, you haven't heard him lift. He's given it everything he's got. Coming around the top, it'll be a 49.
Yeah, this is a good time, 49.664, 49.664 there for Greg Reardon. Puts himself in a P4 for this qualifying run at the moment. We've still got a few more to go to round out the qualifying 5 for the Group B category. Now starting to see the Group A boats coming down. Notice that boat number 90 up there, Tim Betts from Auckland. I wonder if anyone said that they've the water coming out of the back of the jet unit is a weird sort of angle. It looks as though they've broken some seals, so hopefully they're sorting that during the lunch break. Daniel Buttercup Reid.
This will be all or nothing. 40 seconds. Buttercup had a quick chat with him in the lunch break. He's fairly calm, feeling really aggressive. So I think, got away with it. Straight that up through there, Toby. I don't know how he pulled that out.
Yeah, that is pulling one out of the hat. There is no doubt about that. He was super aggressive coming in there. Took some very tight lines, maybe just a little bit too tight. Got away with it now, coming towards commentary. Got some good momentum in there. Maintains that big arc. Nails the hairpin. He's driving sensational.
I'll tell you what, Buttercup, stand up. Is he going to try and knock Jacob off the peg? And so it's looking good so far. He has not lifted, I'm telling you. The green machine, Aquaholic, is coming round, and this is going to be a 47.377. That's a great run, top of the page. Daniel Buttercup Reid.
And you can hear all the people up there from Naki Electrical, of course. Matt Reid up there runs Naki Electrical, and it is the Naki Electrical start line there. Just giving Buttercup a huge round of applause. Plenty of support here for Buttercup and Jasmine in the Aquaholics. So great run for those guys.
Absolutely. Mums, dads and kids, here comes the pink machine, bright pink, Girl Talk, Kel Manel, 3NZ. Brand new boat here today. After a big spill in the old Bay Park, Kel, I've told her, put the foot on the wood and get up it. Let's see what we can do. She's got to chase 47 down. Let's get behind her.
Is she feeling confident? She's feeling more confident as the day's going on, mate?
She is, mate. She feels good. She's got the track, so she needs the foot in the wood. Here we go. She's up it. I can hear the right revs. That's the good sound.
Yeah, that sounds much better. Certainly the confidence is up. I wonder if Tim Patterson has taken the chock out from underneath the right-hand pedal there.
She needs to pull 3 seconds out to get back up there. There's plenty of time in the day to do it, but this is what we want. Nice job so far, very tidy. Always been good at the old lines, Kels. As she brings it down the bottom through the split, stays up it. Hairpin time, this will be the one. If she does a tidy job through here, nice at this stage, great
yes,
hairpin.
She did a lot better that time out. Carrying that extra bit of boat speed into that hairpin has worked really well for her that time.
This is her best run of the day, there's no doubt about this, KB. So let's see where she closed. Can she pull? Can she get in there to the 47, 48 club?
Oh, 49.792, 49.792.
Well,
So
great effort,
down
Kel.
the list, but that's a much better run. Looked a lot more confident, carrying a lot more boat speed, and carried that into the hairpin as well.
She'll be happy with that. 2 seconds off the pace, so a couple more runs to go. There's a little bit of work in it, so she'll be there at the end of the day. Keep an eye on the girl talk machine. Okay.
Paddy Hayden.
Schizo.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm schizophrenic, and so am I. I love the voices in my head, mate. It's when they stop talking it bothers me.
Righto. Check out the helmets, check out the hairdos. Paddy is a mean machine flyer. He'll go everything on it. Lazy off the line. But Mary Waitara, Team PSB. These guys, he will know that 47's on the board and he will want to bring it in right now. He plays around all during the day. Bit of cat and mouse. This is typical Paddy. He will fire when he needs to fire.
Yeah, he's really on fire today. Sometimes we've seen him throughout the course of this season. He's gone wrong way, he's made mistakes. He's really got his game head switched on today, there's no doubt about that. He eased it down around the hairpin again. And the last time he did that, we threw plenty at him for it. But he got the quickest lap of the day last time by slowing down through that hairpin. Will that exact same form work for this lap? At the moment, you would have to suggest that it will.
Oh, nicely over the line. And there we have it with a 47.133 straight to the top of the park. Well done, Paddy Hayden. That's what he can do. Team Schizo. So there we have it. P1, Paddy Hayden, 47.133. P2, Daniel Reed, 47.377. So 0.200 of a second. And then Jacob Singham is also in a 47.4563. Nothing in it.
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing in it. So that